Olive is an ostrich. She lives with her family in the outback. But Olive is very different. Olive's dad loves to run. Olive isn't a fast runner. Olive's mum enjoys laying huge eggs. Olive doesn't like the look of that at all. Olive's little brother pecks at the ground to find tasty roots to eat. Pecking at the ground makes Olive sneeze. But Olive has an incredible imagination. So while the rest of her family are running, pecking and laying eggs, Olive can be found imagining herself going on amazing adventures when she buries her head down, down into the sand. Until she popped up somewhere new. Olive was inside a huge building. In the middle was a large machine with conveyor belts leading in all directions. Olive was wearing some green overalls and a yellow hard hat. Two men were working on the machine with spanners and screwdrivers.
Oh, what is wrong with this silly machine?
Complained one of the men.
Hello, I'm Olive. What's going on?
What ho, Olive? I'm Charles, foreman of this recycling plant. This is a recycling machine. Usually runs frightfully well, except at the moment it's not working at all.
What does a recycling machine do?
It sorts all the recyclable rubbish from the local area into paper, plastic, metal and glass. But it's broken down, and we still have that huge pile of recycling to sort. Problem is, we just can't work out what's wrong.
Well, maybe I could take a look.
Be my guest, old bean,
said Charles, handing Olive a big spanner. She looked up at the machine's huge control panel, which had lots of dials, switches and buttons.
So, what could be the problem?
Olive wasn't sure where to start, so she took the spanner and twisted one of the bolts. Suddenly, lots of lights switched on and the machine made an odd noise.
Oh,
What? Who's there?
Asked Olive.
that really hurt.
Complained a voice. Now all the lights were on, Olive could see that the control panel was actually a huge face.
Oh, hello there. I'm Olive.
I'm Recycle, the recycling machine.
It said. Charles and the other men looked amazed.
I say, we never knew that machine could talk.
Learn something every day, don't you?
Said Resai.
Isai, what's wrong? Why have you stopped sorting the recycling?
I'm sad because the lovely music has stopped. I only like to work along to music, especially something with a good beat.
Ah, that'll be our radio. Some careless chap dropped it on the floor yesterday and we haven't got ourselves a new one yet.
Olive looked over at the big pile of recycling. There were lots of objects in the pile.
Some old metal bin lids, some bottles, some pieces of wood. I think I may have an idea.
Olive grabbed the bin lids, bottles and wood from the pile and handed them to Charles and the other workers. She selected a bottle and an old metal spoon. Olive started a beat on the bottle.
Resai! Resai!
Charles and the other workers looked a bit confused, but started to join in.
Come on, all together now!
Resai!
Recycle!
Some of the workers made a beat using different pieces of recycling. Others hit the floor, the walls, and even the sides of Resai.
Oh, wow, I love it!
Cried Resai. Suddenly, the conveyor belt started moving as Resai's pistons and cogs began to turn.
Resai's working!
Certainly is. Excellent stuff.
Charles and the other workmen, while still drumming along to the beat, began to feed the recycling into Resai, and soon he was happily sorting it all out.
This is smashing stuff, Olive. Now we know how to keep Resai here a happy machine.
Yes, at least until you get round to buying a new radio.
They all laughed, and as they did, Olive realised it was time to go.
Typical Olive, daydreaming again.
Said her mum.
What the heck? Actually, I was cheering up an unhappy recycling machine.
Your head's been in the sand too long, dear.
Said Olive's dad. Her little brother laughed. But Olive wasn't listening. She was already dreaming of her next big adventure. Olive saw beautiful plants and flowers everywhere. She was in the jungle. Olive was wearing an explorer's hat and boots. She had a camera and a magnifying glass.
Grr. I have everything I need to explore this place.
She was about to set off when she noticed something odd. Some leaves which seemed to float along above the ground. Olive took out her magnifying glass and looked closer at the leaves.
Those leaves aren't floating. Tiny ants are carrying them to their anthill.
Olive photographed the ants and walked off into the trees. First, she passed a splashing waterfall. Olive took a photo with her camera. Next, she passed an enormous blue flower. She took a photo of that too. Finally, she found herself on a cliff top where she took a photo of the spectacular view. Olive thought she'd stop to take a rest. Suddenly, she heard a little voice.
I'm lost. Could you please help me find my way back home?
Olive turned and saw a brightly coloured parrot.
Well, sure. I'd love to help you. I'm Olive.
Well, sure. I'd love to help you. I'm Olive.
Olive was confused.
No, my name's Olive. What's yours?
No, my name's Olive. What's yours?
Wait, why are you repeating everything I say?
Wait, why are you repeating everything I say?
I'm sorry. I should probably be getting on my way.
I'm sorry. I should probably be getting on my way. No, please don't go. I really am lost. My name is Anthony the Ant, and I really want to go home.
I think you're a parrot, not an ant.
I think you're a parrot.
Okay, that's enough.
Said Olive. Olive held her magnifying glass up to the parrot's face, and sitting on top of the parrot's head was a tiny little ant.
You see, I'm using the parrot to talk for me because my voice is so tiny and quiet.
Olive plucked the ant carefully from the parrot's head, and the parrot flew away.
It's good to meet you, Anthony. Maybe I can help you find your way home.
Well, I live in a huge anthill. Have you seen it?
You mean like this one?
Yes, that's my home. Can you take me there, Olive?
Olive wasn't sure she knew which direction to take. It was then she remembered all the other photos she'd taken while walking all day, and could see she had made footprints as she walked.
A trail of footprints showing where I came from. And lots of photographs. I think I may have an idea.
Olive placed Anthony on her shoulder and began walking back, retracing the footprints she'd left.
If I look through my photos, I can find your anthill, Anthony.
Using the photos, she walked back, past the spectacular view, then past the enormous blue flower, and then past the splashing waterfall. Finally, Olive and Anthony arrived back at the anthill. Loads of ants came out to welcome him home. They were so pleased, they picked Olive up and cheered.
I think I might be getting ants in my pants.
Exclaimed Olive. Olive and the ants all laughed, and as they did, Olive realised it was time to go.
Typical Olive, daydreaming again.
Said her mum.
Actually, I helped an ant in the jungle.
Your head's been in the sand too long, dear.
Said Olive's dad. Her little brother laughed. But Olive wasn't listening. She was already dreaming of her next big adventure.
You see, Millie, the way the light falls on the leaves means they're not just green. There are tons of orange, yellow...
Purple?
Purple? Oh, does that mean you've mixed up my paints again?
No, Lou. Look. Those trees are dark purple.
Oh, yeah.
It's everywhere. Do you think they're poorly?
I'm not sure, Millie. But it looks like it's spreading.
Maybe you two will know what's wrong.
Good idea, Millie. Let's get our paints and brushes home first. Then we can go...
I'll go ask her.
Wait! Or don't wait. Oh... Whoa. Oh! Ow! Huh? Where'd that come from?
Who's there? Aha!
Ah! Oh!
Finally! I thought no one would respond to my flyers.
Flyers? What? I think you've... Babi Yagi needs you.
I am looking for a new assistant, and here you are.
Those branches, are they yours?
Oh, yes, cat. And you're just in time. Lots to do. It will be good to have help again. Been on my own since last assistant. Got what she deserved. Go get long, thin mushroom from cabbage, and I start magic spell.
Look, Cutie, it's here too.
Why don't I try healing it with my growing power?
Yeah, let's try. Oh dear, it doesn't work.
We've got to find out what's causing this.
Let's get Lou. Maybe his book will help us. Lou! He's not here. Huh? Let's follow it.
Ha! Woe on you if you should meet Babi Yagi. She brews the most dangerous potions. Beware! Beware! Oh, I knew it! She's the one making the forest sick. I have to stop her.
Hey! Hurry up!
Coming!
Long, thin mushrooms.
Her horrible potion's not going to work with the wrong ingredients. Long, thin mushrooms. Bye-bye. Got them.
Very good. Put them in. And now bring me owl hoot.
Of course. What? Owl hoot? Owl hoot? How? Oh, well. That'll do nicely. Hoot of owl coming up.
Excellent.
Must have been a big owl.
Our next ingredient is rare. Needs to be fresh. Seatbelts on.
Seatbelts. Whoa, whoa!
Here we go.
The book went this way, right?
Think so. Hey, this is the path where I left Lou. His paints? Why would he leave them like this?
Look. These don't grow here.
And a bag. A bag of hoots? What's going on? Oh, I hope Lou is okay.
Millie, look at these. They are enormous.
Some kind of bird?
A chicken.
Lou's been turned into a giant chicken.
Or captured by one.
Oh, we have to help him. Let's go.
Here we are. Nice parking. Who is a good house? And now, next ingredient.
What? You can't eat me. Hairballs would get stuck in your throat.
What are you talking about, silly cat? We just need to take a ride to find it. Look for purple crystal.
Oh, wow.
They're very hard to find.
She's not getting this one. Purple crystal coming up. Got it.
Perfect! Let's go! Come on! Next stop, the place where it all started. Seatbelts on!
That's what came first. The chicken or the egg?
Oh, do you think I can learn chicken? Let me try. Buck, buck, buck.
Oh.
Buck, buck, buck. Oh, no. What did I say?
Wow! A cave crystal! A rare one!
Maybe the chicken dropped it.
Maybe it collects crystals.
Maybe it invited Lou over. Just wanted to show someone its collection. Maybe not. Oh, poor Lou. I hope he's okay.
See? This is where it all began.
Oh.
Right, let's finish what I started. Cat, pass me purple crystal. No reaction. Maybe it needs binding spell.
This is worse than I imagined. These poor trees.
This must be where the sickness began.
And it's where the footprints end.
Huh?
Oh no! White crystal! Not good!
Oh dear. Is the potion ruined?
Potion is going to go boom!
Boom? What do you mean, boom?
I mean explodey boom!
I think it's time I quit this job. Bye!
Was that Lou?
Millie, Yuti, hide!
Out of the way! Inside! No! That was close thing. Cat, you painted white crystal and ruined potion. It was your fault.
No, it's all your fault. You were making the forest ill, and I wasn't going to let that happen.
What? Me? I'm making medicine for it. I'm trying to save the forest.
Yeah, right. You can't fool me. I notice things. I'm on to you.
What do you think is this?
Ooh, Doctor of Potionology.
Professor of Healing.
Oh. But wait. Your old assistant. You said she got what she deserved.
She did. Moved to tropical island. Still sends me postcards.
Oh.
You were really just trying to help the forest all this time. And I...
Judged book by its cover?
Yes, okay, I'm sorry. How can I fix this?
We need to do potion all over again. But we don't have purple crystal or hood of owl or long thin mushrooms.
We can help with that.
Long thin mushrooms. Purple crystal. Hood of owl. And finally it's ready.
Wow! Hooray!
Baby Yagi! And one more thing. We need to update your entry in the Big Book of Forest Folk.
Oh, is that supposed to be me?
Yeah, that's not right at all. So, Baby Yagi is a doctor,
Who brews her own medicinal potions out of really weird stuff.
but what about the giant chicken?
Yeah, the footprints we followed all the way here.
House, stand up.
Oh!
Good boy, House. Want to lift home?
Yes!
Let's go then.
Seatbelts on!
Woo! This is so much fun!
Olive's feet were buried in soft yellow sand. It was very hot and sunny,
Greg, where am I?
said Olive. She could see 3 huge triangular-shaped buildings in the distance. Olive was so busy looking at the pyramids, she didn't notice the huge hole in the ground and fell right in. Olive picked herself up. There was someone in the middle of the hole, digging deeper and deeper into the sand.
Hello? Hello?
Called Olive. The digging stopped, and a small mole popped his head up and squinted at Olive.
Hello, who's there? I cannot see you.
Complained the mole.
Hello, I'm Olive. Nice to meet you.
I'm Horus, archaeologist extraordinaire. Welcome to Egypt.
Egypt? How exciting! But what's an archaeologist?
An archaeologist is a discoverer of old things hidden underground, but today I'm just trying to find my mummy.
Explained Horus.
Oh, I've heard about these ancient Egyptian mummies that have been buried in the sand for thousands of years. I'd love to see one for real. Oh, why are you throwing all of these treasures away?
Olive pointed at a pile of sand containing lots of sparkly gems and jewels.
Oh, what treasure?
Said Horus. Olive held up a crystal, and Horus had a really close look at it.
Oh, you're right,
said Horus.
I can't see a thing. I've lost my glasses somewhere in the desert.
Olive looked around and had a think.
Shiny crystals. An old whip. I think I may have an idea. There you go, Horus,
said Olive. She had tied the whip around Horus's head, looping 2 crystals on it to make a pair of glasses.
Oh, I can see!
Horus cried. He was jumping for joy. But Horus's jumping had loosened the ground. It started to crack beneath their feet. Olive and Horus fell through the ground and disappeared.
Are you okay, Horus?
Asked Olive as she dusted herself down.
Yes, I'm all right.
Exclaimed Olive as she looked around in wonder. The room was full of all sorts of ancient Egyptian treasures.
Oh, back home again. That's a shortcut I've never used before. And I was close to my mummy all along. Mummy!
Cried Horus as he rushed to give his mummy a really big hug.
Welcome home, dear.
Said Horus's mum.
Oh! So you meant you were looking for your actual mummy, Horus. Nice to meet you, Mrs. Mollius. I have to say, you look much younger than the mummy I was expecting. I thought we were looking for one of these.
They all laughed, and as they did, Olive realised it was time to go.
Typical Olive, daydreaming again.
Said her mum.
Okay. Actually, I've been in Egypt looking for mummies.
Your head's been in the sand too long, dear.
Said Olive's dad. Her little brother laughed. But Olive wasn't listening. She was already dreaming of her next big adventure.
Anyone need a brave night? Any adventures? Rescues needed? Oh. Huh? Adventure! Hooray! Did you hear something, Lou?
Huh? I don't think so. Have you seen these? My raspberry bush is taking ages to grow.
Oh, yeah. It's tiny.
Too much water, not enough. Problem is, I've no idea what I'm doing.
Let's just pick some berries in the wood.
Good idea! What about our secret wild patch?
Oh, yeah. Let's go. Wasn't it round here somewhere?
Was, yes. But they've been picked.
I wonder who ate them. Maybe it's a new forest folkie.
Yeah. Look at all this blue fur.
Who could it be? Clues. 1. Likes raspberries. 2. Is blue.
3. Sounds like they would eat cats for breakfast.
Just because whoever it is roars like a ferocious beast doesn't mean they're not nice.
Millie! Wait! Let's not rush into... And she's gone.
Oh, I think these are the tastiest ones yet. What do you think, Snugglewell? A great addition to my garden. Here we go, little berry. Lots of yummy berries. Perfect for sharing with friends. Not that we have any. Whoa! Careful!
I'm pretty sure the roar came from somewhere over here.
maybe whoever it was is gone. Left the forest, I hope.
Or maybe they're just round the corner.
Millie, can we go home now?
Oh, but we haven't looked around properly yet. There must be more clues.
I know they say cats have 9 lives, but I don't want to test that theory.
OK, Lou. Let's go home.
Huh? They look nice. It'd be good to talk to them for one day.
Aha! More blue fluff. Perhaps it will lead to a great foe to fight. Or I can just use it as a nice wig.
Maybe I could say hello. Give this Millie her pen back. Oh, Snugglewell. I wish I wasn't so shy.
Could be Blinch.
Hope not.
Or Hearts.
Yikes!
Or maybe this one. Cutie. She's blue.
Ah!
It says, an enormous lumbering beast with a terrible roar. If she's about, it's time to hide. Do not disturb, ever. But she looks so fluffy.
Yeah, and hungry.
Blue, your granny's book isn't always right. We just need a plan to find out what Utie's really like.
Yes! The plan is to stay in.
Until when?
Forever!
Poor Lou, don't be scared. I'm here. I'll get you some milk.
Oh, dear.
Could say hello. Another time. Oh, such a tiny raspberry bush. Let's help it along, shall we?
Do you hear that, Lou? That's what I heard earlier.
It came to eat me.
Look! Utie! Hello? Utie? Oh. Wow! Huh.
Millie! Come back inside.
Lou, she brought my pen back. I didn't even know I'd lost it. And look what she did to your raspberry bush. It's huge now.
I bet it's some kind of trap.
I wonder why she didn't say hello.
Probably because she found someone more tasty to eat. What's that?
Hello, you two.
Hi, Cornwallis.
Why can't you use the bell like everyone else?
I've been following a roar. Roar! Around in the forest. And I heard it over here. And I got worried about you.
Aw, thanks. We think it's Utie. We found her in the book.
Yes, Cornwallis, you're just what we need. A brave, bravish knight to help us in the battle against the big beast and banish her forever.
How big are we talking? Oh, she's very fluffy.
We still don't know if the book's right. Let's just find her first. Do you think we'll ever find her?
Hopefully not.
Of course we will. Never give up.
Can I help?
Treats!
Wait. Lou, Cornwallis. Did you hear that?
Every time I try to make new friends, they think I I'm some kind of monster. Maybe because I'm big or blue or because I have a really, really, really loud growl. It makes me feel sad.
Oh, poor Uti.
My only friends are the plants and flowers. And you, Snugglewell.
Wow!
Wow!
What was that?
Wait!
Uti, I'm sorry for calling you a beast.
We didn't mean to upset you.
We thought you might be a big, terrible monster. It was very exciting.
Yes, but you seem nice. Are you nice? For example, do you want to eat me?
Not unless you're a fresh cabbage.
We're pleased to finally meet you, Uti. I'm Millie. This is Cornwallis and Lou.
Pleased to meet you too. This is Snugglewell.
Aww.
Your growing power is very impressive.
Yeah! No wonder you have such a beautiful garden.
Thank you. I collect the best seeds in the forest and plant them here, like these raspberries. Would you like some?
Oh, yeah. Thank you.
Maybe we could have a picnic together. It would be nice to have you around.
Sounds amazing. And then we found your blue fur, and Lou was really scared.
No, I wasn't.
Well, I suppose I do have a big roar.
Lou has a book with a scary picture of you.
What? Really?
Yep. The Big Book of Forest Folk. Have a look.
Oh dear. This isn't right.
No, it's not. Let's fix it. Here we go. Much better.
Oh, I love this picture, Millie.
Uti is a Blue Mountain folkie. She's a gentle giant who can grow things with her magical roar.
Like these berries. Whoa!
Excuse me.
Olive was wearing a red and white check shirt, dungarees and Wellington boots. She was standing in a fruit orchard on top of a very tall hill. There were sheep grazing amongst the trees.
Look at all the fruit on these trees. Yummy.
She could see one of the trees shaking, so she headed over to investigate. There was a farmer jumping up and down as he tried to pick an apple from the tree.
Hello there.
Said Olive.
Hello.
Said the farmer.
My name's Olive. What are you doing?
Well, that's a good question, my lover.
My lover? That's a strange thing to call me.
Giggled Olive.
Oh, it's what I calls everyone. I'm Farmer Applebottom, and I have to pick the fruit from all my trees to make up fruit boxes for the whole village by 12 o'clock. But however am I going to do it in time?
Maybe I can help you, but you'll have to show me what to do.
Farmer Applebottom showed Olive how to pick the fruit and put it all in wooden boxes. They soon got to work, picking the apples, pears, oranges and lemons from the trees.
Oh, it's no good, Olive. There's just too much fruit. We're never going to pick it all in time.
Just then, Olive looked down the hill and spotted some dancers with funny costumes and flowers in their hats, stamping their feet.
What are those funny people doing, Farmer Applebottom?
Oh, they're the village Morris dancers.
Lots of fruit to pick. Funny stamping dancers. I think I may have an idea. Yoo-hoo!
Olive called down to the Morris dancers.
Could you come and give us a hand, please?
The Morris dancers waved and nodded and started to climb the hill. Soon, they were standing in the orchard.
If we all dance in a ring around the trees and stamp our feet really hard, we should be able to make the fruit fall to the ground as the trees shake.
Oh, right you are, my lover,
said Farmer Applebottom.
OK. 1, 2, 3, go! I think it's working.
As the last piece of fruit fell, the Morris dancers left to practice back in the village. But just after they went, all the fruit began to roll down the hill towards the village.
Oh no, Olive! All the fruit is rolling away. What are we going to do now?
Olive heard a sheep bleating.
Jump on a sheep, Farmer Applebottom. We're gonna chase the fruit down the hill, and you'll need to grab a branch too.
A branch, my lover?
Use the branch to knock the fruit into people's houses.
They both climbed onto sheep and chased after the fruit, knocking the fruit into each house right through the front doors.
We did it, my lover. We got all the fruit to the village and it's still not even 12 o'clock.
Oh, we are a right pair, aren't we?
Said Olive. They both laughed, and as they did, Olive realised it was time to go.
Typical Olive, daydreaming again.
Said her mum.
Actually, I've been picking fruit in an orchard.
Your head's been in the sand too long, dear.
Said Olive's dad. Her little brother laughed. But Olive wasn't listening. She was already dreaming of her next big adventure. Olive was in a small, dimly lit room. In front of her were lots of buttons and levers and colourful flashing lights.
Where am I?
Some lights shone out over a beautiful underwater world outside the window.
Geg, what a view!
There were hundreds and hundreds of fish swimming around in front of an enormous blue canyon.
Oh, I'm in a submarine deep in the ocean. I can't wait to explore.
Olive pushed a big red lever marked forward and the submarine dived deep down into the canyon. Olive spotted the opening to a cave.
Interesting.
Said Olive as she drove her submarine right into the cave.
It's even darker in here than it was before.
Olive drove through a big patch of seaweed.
Oh no, now I can't see where I'm going.
The seaweed suddenly came to life and picked up the submarine.
Ow!
Then in the headlights loomed the big green face of an octopus.
Hello.
Bubbled the octopus.
Geg, who are you?
My name's Jonah. I've been trapped inside this whale for days. It's so good to finally meet someone new.
My name's Olive. But what do you mean, trapped inside the whale? I just drove into a cave.
Oh no, that was a huge whale's mouth you drove into, Olive. And now he's closed it shut. There's no escape.
But Geg, that doesn't sound good. We need to make the whale open his mouth again. Maybe I could turn my engines all the way up, and then the bubbles will make the whale cough. Then we can escape when he opens his mouth.
Olive turned the submarine's engines onto full power, and the water started to bubble up.
Oh, that didn't work.
But then the bubbles Olive had made tickled Jonah on the tummy.
Oh, those bubbles tickle.
An octopus with 8 legs. Tickling? I think I may have an idea. Jonah, if you use all your legs, you can tickle the inside of the whale's stomach and make him laugh. Then we can escape through his mouth.
Oh, I think that might just work.
He stretched out his 8 long arms and began to tickle the whale's tummy.
Tickle harder! Tickle harder!
Cried Olive. Jonah tickled as fast as he could. A wall of bubbles started rushing down the tunnel towards Olive and Jonah.
Watch out!
Geg, what's happening?
I think we might be going out of the top.
The top?
Olive and Jonah were fired out of the whale's blowhole, up high in the sky. Then they started to fall back towards the water.
Wow!
Jonah clung to Olive's submarine with his 8 tentacles as they fell. His body inflated like a parachute, drifting them both gently down to the surface of the water.
Well, that was a lovely, gentle landing.
Oh, thanks so much, Olive. I'm free at last.
That's okay. I think we've all had a whale of a time.
They both laughed, and as they did, Olive realised it was time to go.
Typical Olive, daydreaming again.
Said her mum.
Okay, actually, I've been helping an octopus escape a whale.
Your head's been in the sand too long, dear.
Said Olive's dad. Her little brother laughed. But Olive wasn't listening. She was already dreaming of her next big adventure.